Well, if you guys watched yesterday's video, you know that the S14 got rod knock. My name is Chris Rudnick, and I am from the United States of America. Did I do it right? You did it right. Is this a viral video? Maybe. My name is Chris, and I'm from the USA, and this is my S14. Let's dive into it. Just trolling Sam, what?
That's the requirements of a viral
No,
video?
I was just watching him at it, and he was like, why are you introducing yourself? I guess I always said, what's going on, guys? Chris Rudnick here. Yeah. So, whatever. But, yeah, she's got rod knock. You heard it.
I did.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't here for all of the... Oh, you weren't here for the diff. Dude, me and Sam were here till 2 a.m. busting balls on this thing just for it to...
grenade. You can kind of see some flakes in just the oil on the dipstick.
Not too bad, though.
No, but to see that on the dipstick is kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah, so... You guys already know this thing's coming right out. We're gonna get into it a little more. I'll explain in a little bit here, but the first thing we want to do is check if this diff is a 4.9 because Sam has a special trick that he's gonna show everyone here.
I get over the little flakes on the dipstick.
It's just nice and shiny, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's pop this thing up and then we can count it and see if it's an actual 4.9. See if this guy, huh?
You got a paint pen?
We can get one. Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Oh my God.
Am I finding you? Sorry, it's for the viewers, not you.
Okay, all right. So a lot of people think that you have to take the casing off, like the back hat, to find out.
Oh, Jesus, history lesson.
Yeah, he's good at it. No, keep talking,
so
bud.
a lot of people think to check what ratio your diff is or final gear that you have to take this off to check the numbers. You don't. There's a really cool trick you can do. So what we can do is just mark here a line. And for how many rotations we get compared to here, we can then find out roughly what diff we have in here. So if we rotate this one time, and we'll see how many times that this rotates, that'll give us a rough idea. So if we're looking for a 490, we should be seeing this almost doing 5 rotations.
Gotcha.
Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Slow down. 4.
Right there.
Okay, so would you say, because it would end, now this is where my confusion was. If you just did, if this was a 408, this would end here, 4.08. It wouldn't end lined up with that. It would end a little bit more because it's a 408, not a 4.
What number are we at now? 4 plus whatever this is, right?
Plus, yeah, plus this. I think it's a 490 because it would be about here if it was, if we... To get the 0.8 more.
I think it might be a 492 looking at
it's
that.
It's a 490.
Looking at that looks like
that's
a 490.
space from there to there. So maybe it is just because the exhaust is so clogged.
It's crazy that it would make that much of a difference.
Because that thing should have
Because this thing felt like garbage.
Josh, what do you think would cause this thing to be down 50 horsepower but run relatively okay? You think clog cat?
Man, it's entirely possible. Does it burn oil?
No.
No.
I wonder if there's just shit in it.
Yeah, well, we're going to cut it right now. We're going to find out. My GoPro's about to die.
I could swear when we had this apart because I had to put the fucking ring on that it was actually, it said 4.9.
Yeah.
Like it had, like,
oh, it did?
Because the other one has a number too. The one that pulled out.
I didn't.
Why did you just tell us that now?
It doesn't matter. It's good for the video.
Yeah.
So you're either a 460 or a 4.9.
I would say that's a 4.9 looking at that.
Yeah, because it would be...
4.6 would be a little more than half.
A little more than 3, or at 3/4 of 4.6 would be.
Yeah.
But like even if I said that I could swear that I saw it, that's not definitive.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
This is pretty definitive.
Well, this is good. We're going to cut the cat out real quick, look at that, and see what happened. All right, so we did a one-day drift build. We're doing another one-day drift build, but hopefully this one doesn't blow up.
Hopefully it does.
Hopefully it doesn't, because I just bought an NASR from this guy. This guy literally has every single thing you could possibly ever want. But to be honest, no one really ever wants these. But considering I bought that 4.9 diff and we did confirm that it's probably a 4.9, I really want to try to have some fun. And now that I can say this, Adam LZ's open house, somehow I made it into the drift event and I'm driving. It is true, I am driving Orion's Genesis, which is going to be funny.
And somehow I'm the announcer.
Somehow he's the announcer, which I'm hoping that if I'm nice to you throughout this month.
I can always be nice. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you $100.
You talk nice.
How much money do I have to give you to talk nice about me?
$500. I'll talk so much shit to your competitor every time They would just quit.
Even if I lose.
They won't even run. They'll just be like,
I don't know. That's kind of worth it. 500 bucks.
if you win the prize. There is a prize that I don't know if you can say for the drift winner.
Did they not say the prize yet?
No idea. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I want one. I drove one.
Yeah. No, you didn't drive one. He's going to give it away.
I know, but I drove one of them. Regardless, I'm still kind of stressed out about this whole situation. I've never really done too many SR stuff other than the SR Roadster.
Wait. Other than the fully built SR car? Hold on, though. We got to tell them the reasons because you always sleep on this. Now, he had an option to put a turbo SR in this car.
We were going to rush it, though.
But if it was rushed, it would be fucking chotched. If
Yeah.
he does this, it's cheap.
It's easy.
Easy.
Hopefully reliable.
Get a couple good videos. Have a little bit more fun in the car before it goes down for 6 months and you do this big build you're going to do.
It is a big build. It's not this. It's a big build.
You could register and just keep driving this forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The real reason why I did this and bought that diff because I wanted seat time to practice for Adam LZ's open house. I keep breaking everything. I took the hot boy out. We blew the clutch. I took this out. We blew the engine. So now I bought this. I'll hopefully get maybe 1 or 2 events before his event so I have a little more seat time.
The other thing is this this car was pulled in here over an hour ago.
And this thing's still hot.
It's still warm in there, but the rest of the exhaust is like ice cold.
Yeah, so this thing was probably clogged.
Temperature gun?
I think Ben took it from me.
Turn that off, Wolf.
This is still 1. Oh, that's fucking stupid. That's not that bad. It's 80. The exhaust is 66.
We only pulled it.
Well, yeah, we pulled it an hour ago.
And it's still 80. And if you had left that on, that's also been disconnected from the header for 20 minutes.
Inside is over 100 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I thought I wanted you to do inside.
Yeah.
Now do inside the header.
I mean, we'd have to go up for it, but we can go out. 84.
Go up. Because if inside that header's 84, but inside that is what?
100 something, like 105.
It'd be crazy if that was holding that much heat.
I know.
After this time. Dude, I have a JDM grill.
Just shut up. I already owe you enough money after all of this. I'm good. Just stop talking.
Come on.
I still haven't paid him for the coilovers, by the way. It's kind of funny.
They're on layaway.
Yeah, 87
And it's
inside.
100 in there.
Let's go in there. Yeah, 85, and it's 100 inside. You got boots for me?
No. I do.
So that's probably clogged. How do you even like check if it's clogged? Stab it?
I think you'd have to cut it in half.
That's kind of annoying. I don't really want to do that. Regardless, the engine blew up. We're not using this. We have this. Where is it? The downpipe.
We'll add it somewhere.
We got this downpipe right here. We're going to make a little test pipe to delete this cat, and then we're just going to use this stock exhaust for now. Temporary drift build, but I think it'll be kind of cool. What'd you say the NASR makes about 160?
Yeah, 150 something.
In the KA probably made I mean, realistically at that drift event, probably made 80. It was it was the slowest thing ever.
To be fair, the KA has more torque and stuff, but SR will rev better, and with the 490, SR will be mint.
I mean, we're gonna find out. I don't know how many.
One of those Jimmy Oaks builds, like he did a NAT.
NAT?
All he did was throw a stock S14 turbo manifold.
And you have that.
I have all that.
We'll talk. Let's start to get this engine out and shit, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Imagine you did.
All right, so this bad girl is officially out of the car. I guess it's gonna go in the garbage because it has rod knock, unless someone wants this to forge or something. I don't even know if it's worth it to forge the KA. A lot of people are probably like, dang, Chris is putting in this NASR20, but I'm really just looking for some seat time. It seems every time I go out driving, I break something, and I was like, oh, stock KA? What could possibly go wrong? Well, apparently I was wrong because I got rod knock. I mean, given, actually, it's a perfect time. Shout out to Ian for actually giving me this car. He did say that he thought that the engine was hurt, but I figured might as well give it a try, and turns out Ian was right. Shout out to you, man. If you guys don't know, Ian does have a channel. I'm going to put him down in the description below. But I guess the game plan now is to completely take this off of here. We're not going to be using this subframe because this one is like really dirty and stuff. Tommy actually has a subframe that he's kind enough to give to me. It's fully powder coated and everything. So we're going to take that one, give him the sludgy one so he can powder coat that one for himself. And then we're going to put it on that. The pilot bearing in because this was an automatic. Doesn't have a pilot bearing. Shout out to Jimmy as well. Sam is bringing me a bunch of parts from Jimmy, which we'll talk about when they get here. But we're just going to go ahead. We're going to start to tear down some stuff. And I need to clean out the engine bay a little bit. And we can have our temporary NA SR swap. My goal with this whole thing is like, put it together, get a couple events because we have the S14 SR right here. We were just going to rush this and everything, but I was just like, we'd be cutting it super close because Adam's open house is literally in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I don't want to just throw this thing together. I've been collecting parts over on that shelf for a while now, and we have like a lot of money in parts, and it would be a shame to just kind of throw it together. But this thing, Tom sold it to me for cheap. We can kind of just slap it in, drift around, have fun. We won't have a car stuck on the lift. We won't have a stressful project on our hands. We can kind of just slap this thing together and hopefully get some seat time. I would love to be able to have some fun, take it out, sell it, recoup the money that I had into it. And really, I didn't ever have any money out on this car, and all I had was seat time. So we'll see. Odds are I'll probably blow it up, but I'm dying to see what that 4.9 feels like now that we know that it's a 4.9. I'm just dying to see because I drove that guy Kyle's car. He had an NAKA dual cam with a 408, and it felt fine. It felt fun. It felt like you can sit there all day, drift, and actually have fun, and it's a seat time car. It's kind of what I'm going for with this. We'll see. It never ends that way. All right, so I just got the KA off of the subframe. Now the next move is to take all of the arms and pretty much get this subframe bare and drag this over to Tommy's side. Big shout out to Tommy for letting me have his brand new subframe. Check this thing out over here. This sucker is literally brand new, so I'm stoked on that. And he's gonna be taking this one like I said, but I wanna get all the arms off. I wanna bolt up the coilovers and stuff and just push like the lower control arm like out of the way. So when we actually go to put the NASR into the car, literally it's just 4 bolts and it's good. And then we can kind of kick this out of the way. So we're gonna pop the wheels off, pop the lower control arms off, and get her done. Let's hit it. Alrighty, so out with the old, in with the new. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of killing me that all of this stuff is so disgusting. Like that subframe's brand new, but we got these brackets right here that are filthy. I'm gonna go on to Tommy's side, use his parts cleaner. We still gotta put those up in the air, so those are just out of the way. I'm gonna do my best, just clean this up. I mean, this whole thing kind of needs a rebuild anyways. Like that boot is ripped. It needs new tie rod ends. Like every single ball joint is like kind of ripped. So I'm gonna order those. We're gonna put them in the car as of right now. And then when they start to come in, it's super easy to just pull off a lower control arm on a 240. It's not a big deal. Like you can see that one's ripped. I guarantee you. Oh my God, is it a miracle? Nope, you can see it's juicing out right there. So we're gonna get new ball joints, all of that. But my main focus tonight is to get the engine in the car. We're still missing some stuff. We ordered the parts off Turn 14, so they'll be here within like days. So we should be able to get this build really quick, but I just want to be able to do as much as possible. So every single day we're just like bang, 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 and we're like, holy shit, it starts by the end of the week, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go clean those, I'm gonna clean the rack, I'm gonna put it back on here, and then we can actually sit the engine on the subframe, get those up, and before you know it, we'll be ready to put this thing back in. Fucking Sam is slacking on Vlogmas over here. What's going on, bro? It's fucking 9 p.m.
We're getting it out.
Dude, you better hurry.
Yeah,
You got people pissed on Vlogmas.
I'm sure they are, but it's coming.
Look at me. I'm still on it.
You're still on the pineapple
Fourth
juice?
day. This is so I figured it out.
What?
All I have to do is I have to hold my nose while chugging it, and then hold my nose, eat something, get it down my throat, and then I can open my nose, and it's a little better. He likes it.
I like it. It tastes like pineapples.
So if you guys want to get healthy, don't listen to me. I guess I'm a pussy because he loves it. He thinks he tastes like pineapples.
Yeah, like put the clip in. You recorded it, right?
Oh yeah, we'll just put it in. It's so bad to me.
But it's fine for me. It's just people have different taste buds, bro.
That's it. So Athletic Greens, I'm sorry. People, I guess, like that shit. I'm going to continue to drink it because it's making my poop solid, and that's good to me. Anyways, subframe, we got the rack on it now. Everything is clean. I didn't like go crazy because we're going to be replacing these boots. We're going to be replacing the tie rods and everything, so I didn't even bother with that stuff. But this line looks pretty much brand new. Everything looks good. You can actually touch it and your hands be clean. So the next step is I want to, actually before I put the engine on, I'm going to delete AC because I'm not a pussy and I don't care about it. We're going to delete AC. And I'm just going to kind of clean the engine bay a little bit. I mean, I said I was going to clean this a little bit, and I made it a lot of it. But, yeah, there's just so much grub. If you had a KA in your 240, your engine bay is probably grubby. Doesn't every KA leak? Oh, look at him. He doesn't care about us.
What'd you say?
Doesn't every KA leak?
I don't know. We don't
Oh, you're not a KA boy? Oh, sorry, Mr. Japan, sorry.
Yeah.
From what I know, every KA leaks. Which, I guess I don't know much about the KA, so don't listen to me. Alrighty, well, the engine bay is cleanish. I didn't go crazy. Couple cans of brake clean, couple sprays here and there, a degreaser, some water, and here we are. You can actually see the frame rails now, and you can see the engine bay definitely needs to be painted. But this isn't the engine that's going to be in this forever. This is the seat time engine, or at least that's what I like to call it here. You think this is going to give me seat time?
Yeah. Good seat time. It's going to teach you a whole bunch about car control.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I want to go to lower horsepower. I've never really drifted low horsepower other than when the Rice Miata was NA, which it wasn't NA for a long time. So, I don't know. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I think I almost should wait until you're gone to drive it. If I'm saying this on the record, if this blows up and you're here, it's you. It's fair. It's a fair thing. Last time you were here, I broke all my cars. You're here again, I broke 2 already. If I break this, look at this engine. This thing is crispy. You know, there's not like...
We hope it is. What if it's got like a hole in the piston?
No. This came out of Tommy's S14. And it was auto, like, if it's auto, odds are it wasn't that beaten.
Baby. And didn't his S15 have like crazy low miles?
Yeah, it's like a night, like you can just tell from the engine, like this thing's like pretty crisp.
Yeah. Well, we gotta have a look in the oil filler cap. Ooh, these things kind of worth money now, these oil caps.
Are they? Yeah, don't fucking touch it. No. Dude, it looks good. It looks good.
It looks good.
So can you agree with me if this thing blows up, like you're a bad luck charm to me?
I don't want to. I'm just thinking, like, I mean, if I was really the bad luck charm, wouldn't the Jeep have like rolled on its back or like exploded?
You almost ran me over. You almost fell off the little cliff there.
You chose to stand there.
I did. I did. I'm not trying to blame you. I'm just blaming you a little bit.
Get this to go back in.
I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
We're all special in our own
I'm
ways.
excited for this because like it's a VCT, so variable cam timing, S14 SR. They're really good. Like they're really talking.
Do you think people are going to be upset that I'm doing this?
I don't think so. Like there's a lot of NA elitists out there. I think they're going to be really hyped. And like,
yeah, especially because it's not forever, you know?
No, it's not. I think like, you know, now that we know that you do have a 4.9, I still can't get over that
I can't either.
Cat made that thing drive like that. That's
I know,
insane.
because that KA that I drove in was a 408 and like it felt good.
Yeah.
So a healthy KA, if this had a healthy KA, I would have been shredding. Because honestly, I played back the footage. I didn't really do that bad on the big track. No. Yeah, you didn't come with me, but like I was shredding it as much as I could shred it. Yeah. So I'm really excited to see what I can do with this. Obviously, it's no turbo Miata, but I think this will teach me different things than the Miata teaches me.
For sure. Like Miatas, you got to realize, way shorter wheelbase.
For sure. I felt like this was way more controllable. For sure.
Definitely.
Like you can hang this thing.
It's funny because like in the drifting scene, like we talk about these as being like a really snappy and like
this is snappy?
Yeah. So like you're used to like, you know, a Miata, way shorter wheelbase, which is an entirely different level. But these are so agile and nimble. Like you could do a bunch of them. The weight, especially with an SR in them, because alloy block, it's lighter than a KA as well.
Yeah, that's a good thing too.
You end up with this really nice kind of balanced car, like a Miata 50/50, right?
Yeah.
They're very similar like that with the weight, but it is heavier. So it's really cool.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to see. I'm just excited to rip the 4.9 and just get some seat time, and hopefully we can actually go to an event without breaking it. That's honestly the goal of this build. Just go to one event, don't break anything. Like, everything else was pretty dialed in this, so I don't know. I'm excited. The engine bay is cleaned now. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop this thing off, this roller thingy, and put it on the subframe, and I'm going to get it in the car. And other than that, we're waiting on the wiring harness. We're waiting on the clutch. There's not much more I can do. I just want to do as much as I can. So when we are ready for the next step, it's wada boom, wada bang. Even though that's not how you say it. Wada boom. What is it?
Wada bing, wada bang.
Wada bing, wada boom.
Wada bing, wada bang.
What is it, Christian? Wada bing, wada bang? Wada boom.
Wada bing, wada bang.
Wada bing, wada boom, wada bang. Wada bing, bing, bong.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna take this off. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as you can see, the SR20, she is ready to go into the car. I am currently the last one here. I just can't stop working, man. I'm so excited. Like, you have no idea how it's so weird. It's an NASR, and I'm so amped to get this going into the car. If I had everything to do this tonight, wiring harness and all, swear to God, I would just stay up all night because I'm just amped to drive this thing and just see how it feels. Like, I know it's not going to be anything crazy, but it's just like, I had like a little taste of like how the 240 drifted, and now I want like an actual feeling, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna film any of this just because it's annoying to do by myself. And yeah, I took the AC compressor bracket off, and I also took the power steering bracket off, only because I think I'm gonna be running this S13 pump. If I can, I have this like mounting point that like mounts it down here. Only thing that this SR didn't come with was a power steering pump, of course. And for some reason, the S15 SR doesn't have a pump. The Autech doesn't have a pump. So I technically need 3 S15 pumps. If I use the S13 pump, I need to also change the crank pulleys because it goes on the S15, it goes 4 rib, 3 rib, 2 rib. On the S13, it goes 4 rib, 3 rib, 3 rib. I think it's kind of ridiculous that Nissan decided to change just this outer layer right here to a 2 rib. Not only does it make it weaker, there was really no point because they could have just had all of their parts interchangeable, but maybe it was a money thing. Who knows? I'm just talking out of my ass. Let's get this engine in. All right, guys. Well, the engine is officially in the car. I am super stoked. Oh, hey, how you doing? All right, little Rocky. That's what happens when you don't have a transmission or a brace or anything. But hey, engine is in. It's definitely a start. I am super, like I said it last clip. I don't need to say it again, but I'm just super hyped, man. I'm super excited. Honestly, I wanted to keep working, but Sam, he's driving the Colorado right now, and I forgot to tell him that the gas gauge is backwards. So when it reads full, it's actually empty, and when it reads empty, it's actually full. And he thought since it was all the way at the full mark, it was full, and it was actually empty. So Sam is currently on the side of the road. So I need to go save him with a jerry can, as he would say. So I think we're gonna end the video right here, guys. Hopefully you guys are stoked about this. I know it's nothing crazy, but just know that we have plans going on in the background with the S14 SR, and that thing is going to be freaking gnarly. But right now, it's just all about the seat time. It's just all about practicing and stuff. And to be honest, just to do a different engine swap that I haven't done before is fun, and it just motivates me more. You learn more. Like, I haven't really worked on a 240 in over, I don't know, 4 years, and I'll tell you what, I know a lot more now than I did before, and this is just like, it's literally cakewalk. Like, putting this thing in, taking it out is really not a big deal whatsoever. So definitely hyped on this, definitely hyped to drift it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. It's Vlogmas / Junkmas, and I think we're killing it right now. Throw it down in the comments if you agree, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.